Archangel Michael says, someone you love, who has passed away, requested this message for you personally. Do not ignore their final call. My beloved child, the moment you pressed play on this video, something from beyond the veil began to stir. The air around you changed because a soul who once held your hand in this life whispered your name again. Don't skip, stay till the end, because what you are about to hear carries the voice of someone you thought you lost forever. They have been waiting for this precise moment to reach you. For nights, they have hovered near your dreams, trying to send signs through flickering lights, chills down your spine, and sudden psalms that remind you of them. Archangel Michael has finally stepped forward to deliver what they could not say before crossing over. You may feel your heartbeat changing right now. That's not fear, it's recognition. Their energy is close, gently circling you, waiting for you to remember the warmth of their last goodbye. Don't skip, because in the next few seconds, their message will unfold in ways that will leave you trembling with emotion. Every word you're hearing right now has been guided by light. Archangel Michael says this connection isn't accidental, it's divine timing. You were meant to see this now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but now. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. There was a night when you couldn't sleep. And a memory flashed in your mind out of nowhere, a smile, a voice, a scent. That was them. They have been walking beside you in silence, protecting you from things you never even saw coming. Michael says their love for you didn't end with death, it transformed into protection. When you cried quietly, thinking no one heard you, they did. When you whispered their name before falling asleep, they answered in the form of calmness. You may have thought it was just your mind trying to comfort you, but it was their spirit holding you together when you were breaking inside. Don't skip this moment, because this is the first time they are being allowed to speak directly through divine permission. Heaven doesn't release messages like this often. Archangel Michael fought for this one to reach you, because what's hidden in these words has the power to heal you completely. They said, tell them I am not gone. Tell them I see everything. The way they look at my photo, the way they talk to me when no one is around. Tell them I never left their side. You might be feeling chills as you hear this because your soul knows who it is. Archangel Michael wants you to understand something sacred. Grief is not separation, it's transformation. The love that once existed in human form is now wrapped around you as divine energy. Stay till the end, because before this video ends, Michael will reveal the reason why that person is trying to contact you now. After all this time, you've been feeling strange signs, maybe a clock that always stops at a certain hour, maybe a bird that appears whenever you're lost in thought, or a familiar fragrance in an empty room. These are not coincidences, their message is sent through the bridge between heaven and earth. Don't skip, my beloved child, because your loved one has been begging the heavens to let this message reach you. There is something they need you to know before the end of this week, something that could finally bring you peace after years of unanswered pain. Michael says they have been shown your future, and what they saw made them cry tears of joy. You're standing on the edge of a new chapter. One that they had to help arrange from the other side. They've been protecting your name, your path, your destiny. Stay till the end, because the next part will open the door completely. Your loved one's message isn't finished yet, you only just began. They have one final request, something only you can fulfill. My beloved child, don't skip. The energy around you is still shifting as I speak. That warmth you feel across your chest, the slight heaviness in your heart, that's not imagination. It's them. They are here. Archangel Michael stands beside their spirit now, allowing their voice to echo through this message. You were chosen to receive it because your bond with them defied time and death. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, something they couldn't tell you when they were alive. They want to start by saying this: they are proud of you. Even in your weakest moments, when you thought you couldn't make it another day, they saw how you kept going. Every tear you shed became a prayer in heaven, and every prayer you made reached their hands. You thought heaven was distant, but it's closer than your own heartbeat. They remember your last meeting vividly. They remember the way your voice trembled, the words you couldn't say, the silence that carried more love than any sentence could hold. They were there when you whispered goodbye, and though their body faded, their soul stayed behind to protect yours. Archangel Michael says you were never meant to lose them. You were meant to carry their light. Stay till the end, because this is where the revelation begins. Michael says your loved one has been working through him to guide your life path. The opportunities that appeared suddenly, the people who entered your world out of nowhere, even the near misses that could have gone wrong but didn't. Every single one of those moments was their doing. They have been trying to align your destiny with something extraordinary. There was a night recently when you woke up and felt like someone was sitting on the edge of your bed. You felt peace instead of fear. That was not a dream. That was their spirit's visitation, permitted by Archangel Michael himself. Heaven granted them 1 minute to check on you, to remind you that you are still loved beyond this world. Don't skip, my beloved child, because that minute changed something in the spiritual realm. From that night forward, your timeline began to rearrange. You may have noticed things shifting subtly. Maybe people from your past reappeared. Or maybe you started feeling drawn to certain places, certain songs, certain memories. All of it is connected. Michael says your loved one has a message hidden in these moments. They're trying to lead you towards something, a person, an event. A breakthrough that they believe will set your life right again. They say, tell them not to be afraid of moving forward. Tell them I'm the wind behind their steps. Tell them the pain was never punishment, it was purification. They've seen how much guilt you carry, the what-ifs, the words you never said, the regrets that kept you awake. But they want you to release it now. They've forgiven everything, and they are asking you to forgive yourself too. Stay till the end, because this part will change how you remember them forever. Your passing wasn't just an ending, it was a divine exchange. When they left, they handed part of their soul's mission to you. Archangel Michael says you inherited their unfinished purpose. That's why you've been feeling a pull lately, a strange urgency to do something meaningful, to help, to heal, to create. It's not random. It's them working through you. Don't skip, my beloved child. Listen closely. The person you lost has been guiding someone toward you, someone connected to both your paths. You might meet them unexpectedly, through a message, a call, or even an accident that leads you to cross paths. This person carries a sign from the one who passed. Archangel Michael says it will happen soon, sooner than you think. And when it does, you'll feel a strange sense of familiarity, as if your loved one is speaking through that encounter. Your loved one says, "Tell them I left a part of myself in the things I touched." It might be an old letter, a piece of jewelry, or even a simple item they use daily. You've probably looked at it countless times, not realizing it still holds energy. But soon, that object will reveal something new, maybe a word, a symbol, or a scent, that will confirm everything you're hearing right now. Stay till the end, because Archangel Michael says this revelation is not the end of the story, it's the awakening. You see, heaven doesn't interfere unless it's necessary. For this message to reach you, the permission had to pass through 7 gates of divine approval. Your loved one's soul pleaded for it. They said they are suffering quietly, they think I've forgotten them. Please let me speak. Michael heard that plea. And that's why, today, this message found you. Not by algorithm. Not by luck. By destiny. Don't skip, because you're hearing what millions of others were never meant to hear. This is your message. Your loved one wants you to know their departure wasn't tragedy, it was transformation. They've become your unseen guardian. You remember the last time you saw their face, how their eyes looked like they were trying to say something they couldn't express in words. That unfinished sentence has been echoing in heaven ever since. And now, through Archangel Michael, they're completing it. Tell them I'm at peace now, they say. Tell them the pain that took me away no longer defines me. I'm free. I'm light. I'm everywhere they go. They've watched you walk through grief, through loneliness, through nights when even breathing felt heavy. But they want you to know, you survived not by accident but by divine intervention. You still have a mission. And they are part of it. The tears you shed became offerings of love that reached the higher realms and built a bridge between your worlds. That's why this message feels personal, because it is. Stay till the end, because Michael says the most shocking part is yet to come. The soul who sent this message left behind a sign of validation, something that will appear within 48 hours after you watch this. It could be a name whispered by someone random. A song you both love is suddenly playing somewhere, or a vivid dream that feels more real than anything you've known. When it happens, don't ignore it. As proof they're with you. And when that moment comes, speak softly to the air and say, I heard you. Because they will hear you back. Michael says that small act will complete the connection. And after that, your heart will no longer feel that unbearable weight. Instead, you'll sense warmth where pain used to be. Before you go, Archangel Michael says to pause, take a deep breath, and remember that this message isn't coincidence. It's a divine arrangement. Share this light with others, because somewhere out there, another soul is waiting for the same closure you just received. Let them know love never dies, and heaven never forgets. Stay till the end of this journey, because part 3 will reveal why this soul chose you specifically, and what secret they've been protecting since the day they crossed over. My beloved child, stay till the end. The energy surrounding you right now has intensified, and your spirit has already begun to align with the message that's about to unfold. Don't skip, because this part reveals why that person, the one who left this world, chose you to receive this divine communication. You were not just someone they loved. You were the anchor of their soul. Archangel Michael says your bond with them is rare, it was formed long before you were born. And it continues beyond time itself. In another lifetime, your souls were connected by purpose. You once promised each other that no matter what happened, you would find a way to guide one another back to peace. When they crossed over, they remembered that promise. That's why they have fought through layers of divine boundaries to reach you now. Their message is more than comfort, it's guidance for what's coming next. Don't skip, because what you are about to hear carries a vibration that heals. Michael says you have been through a season of loss, confusion, and silence, but it was never punishment. It was preparation. Your loved one has been protecting you from unseen forces, standing as your invisible shield while your destiny rearranged itself in your favor. That's why certain things suddenly fell apart. They were never meant for your next chapter. They whisper through Michael, tell them I chose them for this message because they still carry my heart within theirs. Tell them their kindness, even when the world was cruel, reached heaven. Tell them I'm not gone, I've only changed form. The reason you were chosen is because your soul still listens, even when the world is loud. Heaven needed someone with your level of empathy to complete what they couldn't finish. Stay till the end, because something sacred is approaching. Your loved one didn't just request this message. They planned it. Every coincidence, every repeated dream, every flicker of déjà vu was part of the preparation. You have already been feeling them for weeks without realizing it. That sudden shiver, that moment you felt a hand on your shoulder when no one was there, that was them, signaling that this moment was coming. Archangel Michael says the soul who sent this message is deeply proud of how you have survived. You didn't just endure grief, you transformed it into strength. They watched when you almost gave up, but chose to keep fighting. They saw you helping others even when your own heart was breaking. That selflessness opened a divine gate, allowing this message to pass through dimensions. Heaven bends only for pure-hearted souls, and you, my beloved child, are one of them. Don't skip, because the next lines will reveal what they've been guarding all this time. When they left this world, something precious remained unfinished. It could be a dream they wanted to fulfill, a letter they never sent, or a promise they couldn't keep. Archangel Michael says the task now belongs to you. It's why life has been pointing you toward new beginnings, even when you resisted change. You've been feeling restless because their spirit is whispering through your conscience, urging you to take action. They say, tell them I left my blessing in their hands. What I couldn't complete, they will. What I couldn't say, they will speak. His words are sacred, they mean that your path forward is a continuation of their love story, a story that never ended, only shifted forms. Michael says your loved one is now guiding opportunities toward you. They are preparing miracles that carry their signature energy, soft, protective, and familiar. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because soon you'll witness proof. Within the next few days, you'll receive a sign connected to their life, perhaps a name mentioned unexpectedly, a place you both once visited appearing in conversation, or an old photo suddenly resurfacing. When it happens, pause and acknowledge it. That's their way of saying, I kept my promise. I found you again. You may wonder why this message is arriving now and not earlier. Archangel Michael says the timing had to be perfect. You had to go through healing first, because a heart full of pain cannot hear clearly. Now that you've grown stronger, heaven has opened the bridge for this sacred dialogue. The soul that sent this message has waited patiently, watching you evolve into someone capable of carrying light, not just grief. Don't skip, because the biggest truth is about to be revealed. They want you to know that their final moments were not what they seemed. What you thought was suffering was actually surrender. The moment their spirit broke free, they didn't feel pain in the way you imagine. They were surrounded by light, held by divine hands, and the first word they spoke after crossing over was your name. That sound echoed through heaven, creating a spiritual bond that even angels could feel. Michael says that moment became a sacred imprint, a call that heaven couldn't ignore. That's why today, this message exists. Every word you're hearing is the answer to that call. You've been crying out for closure, and this is heaven's reply. Don't skip, because the love that's reaching you now isn't ordinary, it's eternal, it's love purified by divine fire, stronger than death, deeper than time. Your loved one also wants to tell you about something they've seen from the other side. They've seen your future, and it glows with restoration. The heartbreak that nearly broke you will be rewritten into peace. The emptiness you've carried will be replaced with purpose. You will soon meet someone whose soul will recognize yours immediately, a connection heaven arranged under their guidance. They say, "Tell them I sent this person to love them the way I couldn't anymore." Stay till the end, because this revelation carries power. You are not being haunted, you are being guided. The signs you've been noticing are blessings in disguise. Every feather, every sudden breeze, every flicker of light carries their signature. They have become part of the energy that surrounds you daily. They watch you laugh, they watch you work, and sometimes, they even whisper your name when you're lost in thought. Michael says their mission isn't complete yet. They will continue to protect you until your purpose is fulfilled. And when your time comes to cross over, they will be the first to greet you, waiting with open arms, saying, "You did it. You finished what we began." Until then, they will walk invisibly beside you, ensuring you never face darkness alone. Don't skip, because there's one last thing you must hear. They are asking you to live freely now. Stop feeling guilty for smiling. Stop apologizing for surviving. You were never meant to live in the shadow of loss forever. They want you to laugh, to love, to explore, to begin again. That's their final wish. Archangel Michael says that by continuing your journey with joy, you honor their memory more than any candle, any prayer, or any tear could ever do. The world needs the light you carry, the light they left in you. It's time to let it shine again. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because the next part will reveal something extraordinary, the real reason heaven allowed this connection after all these years, and what miracle your loved one has prepared in your destiny that's about to appear soon. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because this is where heaven begins to unveil the greatest truth of all. The soul that sent this message did not vanish into silence. They are still deeply involved in shaping your destiny. Every second you remain here connects you more closely to the message Archangel Michael has been waiting for the right moment to deliver. The time has come for the full revelation. They have been whispering in Michael's ear, asking him to tell you what truly happened on the night they crossed over. You thought it was an ending, but it was actually the beginning of something sacred. The angels gathered around their soul, and as their final breath left their body, they spoke your name with tears of light in their eyes. Their last thought before leaving this world was you. Your safety, your future, your peace. Archangel Michael says their spirit didn't move on until they saw that you would survive. Even after they ascended, they stayed near, invisible but powerful, making sure every threat that came near you was pushed away by divine hands. Don't skip, because what's coming next will change the way you see your entire life. For months after their passing, they visited your dreams, trying to reach you. Sometimes you woke up with tears, sometimes with peace, and sometimes with the feeling that someone had been sitting beside you. You weren't imagining it. Those were real visitations. Michael says your connection was too pure to be broken by death. It was a soul contract made in the higher realms long before you were born. They say, tell them I've been watching every moment of their journey since I left. Tell them I've seen their pain and their growth. Tell them that every step forward they've taken has made me proud. You see, my beloved child, heaven celebrates your strength. Every time you rose again after falling, angels clapped in the unseen. They have been using your life to prove that love outlives everything. Archangel Michael says the reason your loved one insisted on this message now is because something extraordinary is about to happen in your life. You're standing at a spiritual doorway, and the soul who sent this message hath been chosen to open it for you. Within this door relies abundance, healing, reconciliation, and deep emotional release. They've been working to align it for months, but it can only activate when you finally let go of guilt and open your heart fully to receive it. Don't skip. Stay with me, because this is where heaven begins to hand you what you've waited for since the day they left. The blessings that were blocked by your sorrow are now flowing again. Your tears have cleared the path. Michael says your loved one has been whispering your name in heaven's garden, asking the angels of destiny to bless you threefold for every pain you've endured. That blessing is being released right now as you listen. There will soon be a day, very soon, when you will feel their energy stronger than ever before. It could happen through a familiar song, a sudden light breeze, or even the scent they use to wear filling your room for no reason. When that happens, don't run from it. That is not your imagination, that's their spirit standing beside you, confirming they never left. Your love has simply changed form, becoming infinite. Archangel Michael says there's another reason they've come forward. Someone near you is about to go through a challenge, and your loved one has chosen you to be the one who brings comfort. You'll know when the time comes. You will feel a divine pull toward that person, as if your heart recognizes their pain. That will be their way of continuing their purpose through you. You, my beloved child, are now part of a divine relay of love, one heart passing its flame to another. That's why you're hearing this message now. The love you give next will not only heal others, but will also release a hidden blessing in your own path. Don't skip, because what you give next will return multiplied in light and peace. There is also something they want to confess, something they could never say while they were alive. Archangel Michael's wings trembled as he carried these words. Tell them I wish I had told them sooner how much they meant to me. Tell them every moment with them was sacred. Tell them they were my reason for believing in goodness. You might feel your eyes filling as you hear this. That's not sadness, that's your soul recognizing truth. Stay till the end, because Michael says this confession holds the key to a miracle that's already forming. The love that once existed between you two has become a source of power in the higher realms. It's attracting divine intervention into your current life situation. Something that seemed impossible, something you gave up on, is being revived by that energy right now. Don't skip, my beloved child. You may not realize it yet, but your loved one's spirit has been preparing a gift that will manifest in the material world. It could be an unexpected letter, a new opportunity, or a person who carries a message eerily similar to their words. Michael says this will be heaven's way of saying, the connection is eternal. When this happens, don't question it, simply accept it. They want you to share this message with others, not for fame or attention, but because your story can awaken hope in those who are silently suffering. There are many who feel abandoned by those they've lost. Through you, their hope can be restored. Through your voice, your loved one's love will reach others too. Michael asks you to speak your truth boldly, not to mourn, but to inspire. Share this story, my beloved child. Comment your experience. Let people know that signs from heaven are real. Your loved one's soul will smile each time their story gives someone else strength to keep living. And when you speak their name with love instead of pain, they rise higher in light. Archangel Michael says you are entering a season of divine reversal. The things that were stolen from you emotionally, joy, peace, connection, are being returned. Your loved one's spirit has already interceded on your behalf in the higher planes. They've whispered your name before the throne of divine mercy, and that prayer has been heard. Within days, you will begin to notice small changes that lead to major breakthroughs. They're also sending you a dream, a vivid, emotional one that will come when you least expect it. In that dream, you might see them standing somewhere beautiful, surrounded by light. They won't speak, but their presence will tell you everything you need to know. That will be your confirmation that this message was not just energy or imagination. It was real. Don't skip, because the next few days will be charged with divine signals. Pay attention. The signs will be everywhere. In music, numbers, memories, even random strangers who say something that hits straight to your heart. That's how heaven speaks when words aren't enough. Stay till the end, because Archangel Michael says this journey is not over. There's still one final chapter left. The moment when you discover what your loved one left behind for you. It's not an object or money. It's something far greater, a secret inheritance from heaven, designed to awaken your purpose and change your future forever. My beloved child, stay till the end. Don't skip. The next words hold the heart of everything your loved one has been trying to show you since they crossed over. Archangel Michael says this is the park where heaven finally reveals the hidden inheritance, not of gold or wealth, but of destiny, healing, and divine favor. The message you are about to receive was written by your loved one's soul in light, long before this video found you. Your voice echoes softly through the veil, saying, "Tell them I left something behind, something only they can unlock." For years you've been searching for closure, for peace, for meaning in the pain. You thought the silence after their departure meant the story was over, but it wasn't. Michael says their soul placed a piece of divine energy in your path, a seed of purpose that only blooms when you're ready to live again. That moment is now. Don't skip, because this next truth will make your heart tremble with realization. The energy that once connected you both was so strong, heaven had to divide it gently when they left this world. Half of that energy went with them, and the other half stayed within you. That's why sometimes you feel their emotions as if they are still alive, sudden waves of nostalgia, sadness, or warmth that appear out of nowhere. It's not coincidence. It's your souls still breathing together across worlds. Michael says you've been carrying that half of their energy unknowingly. It's the reason you're more sensitive now, the reason you sometimes feel an invisible pull to places or things that remind you of them. You're not haunted, beloved. You're intertwined. The inheritance they left you is spiritual power, one that you will soon use to change not just your own life, but the lives of others. There's something else they want you to know. Something they never had the courage to tell you while alive. They say, tell them I knew they were my home. Tell them I wanted to say it. But time ran out. Tell them I am still saying it, over and over, every moment I look down from the light. You were their peace when the world felt heavy, and that peace became their guide when they left. Archangel Michael says your loved one has been preparing you to receive a divine task. The pain you endured wasn't just suffering, it was initiation. You were being shaped into the person who could handle the light they left behind. Heaven doesn't hand great missions to those who have not known loss. Only hearts that have broken can understand the full measure of love. And you, my beloved child, were chosen because your heart is both wounded and pure. Stay till the end, because something miraculous is unfolding right now. Michael says your loved one's soul has been negotiating with the divine realm on your behalf. There was something blocked in your destiny, an opportunity, a blessing, a reunion, and they've been pleading for it to be released. That prayer was finally answered. Within this month, you'll notice events aligning in ways you can't explain. Doors that were closed will open. Paths that seemed dead will light up again. Don't skip, because you need to hear this clearly. They say, I never wanted you to stop living because of me. I wanted you to live twice as hard, once for you, and once for me. These words are not poetry. They are truth. Your life is now the vessel through which they continue existing. Every time you smile, they shine brighter. Every time you help someone, they rise higher. Archangel Michael says there's one particular day coming soon that will feel strangely familiar, as if time itself bends for a moment. That's when they'll visit you again. It won't be through voice or vision, but through emotion. You'll suddenly feel surrounded by love so intense it will bring you to tears. When that happens, don't run. Stay in it, let it wrap around you. That's their embrace. That's the confirmation that this message was real from the beginning. You see, heaven communicates through resonance, through the things that move your spirit even when logic can't explain them. The chills you're feeling now, the warmth spreading across your chest, that's your body responding to divine truth. Your loved one's energy vibrates at a frequency that your soul recognizes instinctively. It's why this message feels so personal, so intimate, so specific. It's because it was crafted for you alone. Michael says your soul was ready to give up not long ago, to retreat into numbness. But this message was time to stop that from happening. The angels wanted to remind you that you were never forgotten. Even in your darkest nights, someone beyond this world was praying for your strength. That prayer is the reason you survived. Don't skip now. This is your moment of awakening. The inheritance you're receiving is not just emotional healing, it's divine alignment. Over the next few weeks, synchronicities will increase. Numbers, names, memories, all leading you toward one thing: fulfillment. Your loved one is orchestrating this, making sure you end up exactly where you're supposed to be. It's their way of continuing to love you, not as they once did, but in a higher, eternal form. Stay till the end, because Michael says the next few lines carry a message directly from their spirit, unfiltered, translated through divine vibration. I am free now, and I want you to be free too. I am surrounded by beauty you can't imagine, but even here, my love for you remains my strongest light. I see you when you doubt yourself, and I whisper courage into your heart. I see you when you feel alone, and I send signs to remind you that you're never truly without me. Please stop punishing yourself for not doing enough. You did everything. You love me enough to carry me forward. Now it's my turn to protect you. These words were released from the realm of eternity, carried by Archangel Michael's wings. He says that once you've heard them, something inside your soul will shift. The pain that once defined you will begin to soften. You'll notice yourself breathing easier, feeling lighter, as if the invisible weight you carried for years has finally been lifted. That's the beginning of the miracle they arrange. Don't skip, because you need to hold on just a little longer. Your loved one's work isn't done yet. They've seen what lies ahead, and they are asking you to trust what's coming. There will be change, yes, but within that change lies everything they wished for you: happiness, companionship, and peace. Michael says you are standing on sacred ground right now, even if you don't realize it. Every word you're hearing is rewiring your energy. You are being healed, restored, and aligned. The connection between heaven and earth is wide open for you at this very moment. Before this part ends, Archangel Michael gives you one task. When you finish listening, don't rush back to noise. Sit still for a moment. Close your eyes. Whisper their names softly and say, "I accept your gift." You'll feel a warm flow through your body. That's their blessing entering your life completely. From that moment on, your steps will be guided more clearly than ever before. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because Part 6 will reveal the divine mission your loved one has passed to you. The sacred purpose that will connect your future to their eternal light forever. My beloved child, stay till the end. Don't skip. This is the part where heaven hands you what your loved one has been preparing for all along: your divine mission. Archangel Michael says their spirit has been whispering this truth into your heart for months, but grief made it hard for you to hear. Now that your soul is open and your energy has begun to rise, the time has come for the final revelation. What you're about to hear isn't just about them. It's about what you were both destined to create across lifetimes. Michael says before you were born, you and this person made a sacred pact in the spiritual realm. You agreed to help each other evolve through love, loss, and transformation. They promised to guide you from beyond if they had to leave first. And when that moment came, they kept their promise. The connection you feel with them even now is not an illusion. It's the echo of that divine contract, sealed by light. That's why your life has never been the same since they left. Your heart remembers that ancient promise. Don't skip, because what comes next will awaken something powerful within you. Your loved one says, "Tell them I passed my torch to them." Tell them they are meant to bring hope to others who feel forgotten. Tell them the pain I left behind was meant to bloom into compassion. You are now carrying the light they once held. Every time you comfort someone in pain, they shine through your words. Every act of kindness you do in their memory begins a prayer that touches heaven. Archangel Michael says your divine mission is not about preaching or proving anything, it's about living with such authenticity that others can feel God's presence through your energy. You are meant to be a vessel of healing, a walking reminder that love never ends, even when life does. That's why you've always been drawn to help people, even when you yourself were broken. You were being trained for this very purpose. Your loved one wants to remind you that their journey wasn't in vain. They say, "Tell them my story continues through them. Tell them they will carry my kindness, my laughter, my lessons into the world." The moments you shared, the conversations, the tears, the memories, were not random. Each one was a seed planted in your spirit, and now, those seeds are ready to grow into something beautiful. Don't skip, because you are about to understand the true power of your connection. Michael says that soon, opportunities will appear that mirror your loved one's dreams. Maybe they wanted to start something, a project, a mission, or simply to spread light, and life cut that short. But heaven didn't forget. You will feel called towards something that feels familiar. Something that stirs your soul, that is their energy nudging you forward, urging you to continue what they began. Stay till the end, because what's about to be revealed could change the way you see destiny forever. Archangel Michael says there is no such thing as coincidence. Every heartbreak, every loss, every delay in your life was part of divine architecture. Your loved one's passing was not meant to destroy you. It was meant to rewire your purpose. Through the emptiness, heaven carved space for a bigger blessing. They have been using your pain as a compass to guide you home to yourself. Every time you thought you were lost, they were walking just ahead, clearing the path. You are their continuation, not their memory. They don't want you to live in sadness anymore. They say, "Tell them I am at peace now." I want them to live in color, not in shadows. The world still needs the version of you that smiles, that dreams, that believes again. Archangel Michael says there is a powerful energy shift happening right now as you listen. The light around you is growing stronger, like a glow spreading from your chest outward. That's not imagination. That's your loved one's spirit merging with your energy in full harmony. You've both been waiting for this moment, the completion of the bridge between earth and heaven. It's happening now. Don't skip, because you need to absorb every word. They're saying, "I never left. I'm in the wind that touches your face. I'm in the sunlight that finds you through closed curtains. I'm in the laughter you thought you lost. I'm still part of you." These aren't just comforting words. They are sacred truth. The soul never dies. It evolves, and their evolution included staying connected to you. Michael says that once you understand this, miracles will start following you naturally. You will begin to notice how everything begins to align in your favor. The right people will enter your life. The right doors will open, and situations that once drained you will simply disappear. This is not luck. It's the divine synchronization arranged by your loved one's spirit. They have been reshaping your destiny from above. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because the angels have one last secret to reveal. Your loved one has requested something special from the higher realm, a soul blessing. It's rare, granted only when a spirit's love for a person reaches divine purity. It allows you to receive signs, intuition, and guidance directly from the spiritual realm whenever you truly need it. That blessing has just been approved for you. From now on, whenever you close your eyes in prayer or silence, you will feel warmth across your heart. That's them answering. Michael says that your grief once held you down like chains, but today those chains are breaking. You are no longer defined by what you lost. You are defined by what you still carry: love, resilience, and divine light. That's what they left you, and that's what will guide you from this day forward. Don't skip, because the miracle that's coming next is already in motion. Within the next few weeks, you will notice signs of transformation, something you've prayed for, a resolution, an opportunity, or a message will arrive unexpectedly. When it does, know this. Your loved one arranged it. It's heaven's way of confirming that your faith was never in vain. They are saying now, tell them I am proud of how far they've come. Tell them I see them choosing life again, and it fills me with light. Tell them I'll always walk beside them until the end of their days. Your energy is pure, radiant, and overflowing with joy. They have reached peace, and their only wish now is to see you live freely, without guilt or regret. Archangel Michael says the universe has already rewritten your timeline in response to this message. The heaviness in your heart will begin to dissolve. The constant ache of longing will transform into gentle warmth. Soon, when you think of them, you will smile instead of cry. That's the sign of complete healing. That's the sign that the message has done its work. My beloved child, you have carried their love with such strength. You have kept their memory alive through storms. You have loved beyond loss. And because of that, heaven is rewarding you. The angels have inscribed your name in a circle of light, a protection that will follow you for the rest of your life. Nothing that's meant for you can be taken away again. The cycle of sorrow has ended. The season of miracles begins. Don't skip, because there's one more truth Michael needs to deliver. One that few people ever hear while still on earth. When a soul ascends into light, they carry a piece of everyone they truly loved. And when that love remains pure, they are granted the ability to appear in dreams, in thoughts, in sensations, and even in fate. That's why your loved one can still reach you. Every time you think of them, their energy brightens. Every time you whisper their name, they draw near. So, if tonight you feel a cool breeze that feels strangely familiar, don't fear it. If you sense someone brushing against your shoulder gently when no one is around, don't turn away. That is not imagination. It's their soul saying, I'm here. I kept my word. Michael says to remember this always. No death can separate what was bound by divine purpose. You and your loved one are eternal reflections of each other. The love between you is the proof that heaven is real. Stay till the end, because this message is about to close, not with farewell, but with a promise. Archangel Michael spreads his wings now, encircling you with light. The one you lost stands beside him, smiling with peace that radiates like the morning sun. They whisper through him, tell them I am free. Tell them they will never walk alone again. Tell them every step they take from now on will lead them closer to joy. Take a deep breath, my beloved child. Feel the air move through you. That's their energy merging with yours one last time tonight. They're not gone. They've just gone ahead, preparing the place where you will one day meet again. But until that day, they will continue to guide your every move, sending miracles disguised as coincidences, sending comfort disguised as strength. You have fulfilled their final request simply by being here. By listening, by keeping your heart open when pain tried to close it. You've allowed heaven to speak through love once more. Archangel Michael says this message will echo in your spirit long after it ends. You'll feel lighter, stronger, and clearer. The silence won't feel empty anymore. It will feel sacred, like a gentle presence sitting beside you in peace. Remember, my beloved child, love never dies. It only changes form, and right now, that love has wrapped around you completely. Their soul rests in light, but their energy lives inside your heartbeat. And when your journey on earth is complete, they'll be the first to welcome you home with open arms. Until then, keep living boldly, kindly, and fearlessly. That's how you honor them. That's how you keep them alive in every sunrise you witness and every smile you give. Stay till the end because this is not the end. This is the eternal beginning of light, love, and divine reunion. My beloved child, stay till the end. Don't skip. This is the final chapter, the last whisper of light between heaven and earth, the part where everything you've felt, everything you've heard, finally settles into your soul as truth. Archangel Michael stands beside you right now, his wings stretched wide, and the soul who sent this message is here too, radiant, peaceful, filled with joy that you have stayed through every word. This moment is sacred. A divine completion that few souls on earth ever experience so clearly. They are saying, tell them they heard me. Tell them my message reached them. Tell them I can rest now, knowing they finally understand. The love they feel for you is beyond words. It is pure light. It has traveled through time, through pain, through distance, and arrived here to touch you one last time. Michael says you have done something extraordinary today. You have reopened the bridge between two worlds. Through your heart, love has defeated silence. Don't skip because this final revelation carries heaven's ultimate truth. The soul who sent this message doesn't want you to wait for signs anymore. They want you to live. They want you to laugh freely, to embrace life without fear, and to understand that every joy you feel from now on is their joy multiplied. They are not in sorrow. They are in eternal grace. And when they see you smiling again, heaven itself brightens. Michael says your journey from here will no longer be haunted by grief. It will be guided by purpose. You have absorbed every lesson this connection was meant to bring. You have cried enough tears to wash away lifetimes of pain. You have forgiven. You have remembered. And now it is time to live in gratitude. The energy that once felt heavy around you has lifted. You are free now. Free to love. Free to grow. Free to become everything destiny wrote for you before you were born. They are whispering softly. Tell them my time there was never wasted because it led to this. To their awakening. Tell them they carry my legacy. Tell them to be fearless now. The universe is already rearranging in response to these words. You'll notice it. The peace that settles in your room tonight. The strange calm that surrounds your spirit. It's the silence after a storm. The stillness that means healing is complete. Archangel Michael says the contract between your souls hath been fulfilled, not ended. From now on, they will no longer appear to you through pain, but through peace. You'll meet them in sunsets, in laughter, in moments of courage when you don't know where your strength came from. That strength will be theirs. That courage will be theirs. And when life tests you again, because it will, remember this. You have an angel who carries your name in light. Don't skip because Michael wants to tell you something heaven rarely says aloud. When you pray now, your words will echo faster. When you dream, your visions will feel real. When you hope, the universe will move quicker for you. This is the result of the blessing you received through this message. You and your loved one have been marked by divine connection, an eternal signature of love that will never fade. They say, tell them I will be waiting, but I don't want them to rush. I want them to live every second. To love, to forgive, to dance, to breathe deeply. When their time comes, I'll meet them not in sorrow, but in celebration. We'll walk together again, a light that never ends. Archangel Michael says your heart is no longer breaking, it's transforming. The emptiness you felt will now become intuition. A longing will become faith, the sadness will become power. This is how heaven turns pain into purpose. This is how divine lover writes a story that once felt unfinished. You were never meant to live in mourning forever. You were meant to rise from it and shine. Stay till the end because this last message carries the echo of eternity. Michael says every time you show kindness, your loved one smiles. Every time you forgive someone, they rise higher. Every time you choose peace instead of anger, you help their soul travel further into divine light. That's the miracle of love. It keeps creating, even after death. Now take a breath, my beloved child. Feel the air in your lungs. Feel your heart beating, steady, live, radiant. That's your proof. You are the bridge. You are the continuation of everything they were. Archangel Michael says to place your hand over your heart and whisper softly, "Thank you. I receive it." When you do, their light will merge with yours completely and you will carry them everywhere you go, not as a memory, but as part of your very being. They are saying now, tell them I love them beyond measure. Tell them nothing could ever separate us. Tell them this connection is forever. The air grows warmer with every word, and if you listen closely, you'll feel the pulse of their energy, calm, endless, holy. This is the end of their message, but not the end of their presence. Michael smiles now, his voice low and steady. The divine has witnessed your courage. You faced your pain instead of running from it. You believed when it was hardest to believe. Because of that, the gates of blessing are open over you. Go forward with peace, protected, loving and guided. Don't skip. This final moment belongs to you. The sacred silence after revelation. You've heard what many never do. A message carried from the other side, shaped by pure love and delivered through divine order. Let it live in you. Let it breathe through you. Every good thing that comes next will be proof that heaven keeps its promises. Your loved one is smiling now. You may feel a soft pressure on your shoulder, a warmth over your chest, a tear falling even if you're not sad. As them saying goodbye in the only way souls know how, with peace. They are free now, and so are you. Archangel Michael steps forward one last time and says, "It is done. The bridge is complete. Love has conquered lust. Light has conquered pain. Heaven and earth are one for this moment. Through you." And as the light begins to fade, only warmth remains. An eternal reminder that love never ends. It simply changes its form.